Checking in on YELP GWPH PCLN NVDA and Tesla on the daily and weekly time frame. So the YELP bears are back out in force, a close near the low of the day and a loss of the lows. 32.81 and 32.83, the lows of the past 2 days. Lose those levels, close at the low of the day. So I don't trust these bulls. We are still seeing weakness. At this point, the bulls need to form a higher low compared to 32.10 and then make a move back towards the high of 34.14. Weekly time frame is absolutely at risk of another bear flag, rejecting from the weekly exponential moving average resistances and looking down at 31.60 as the must-hold support level. But until the bulls prove to me that they can break this downtrend on the daily, I don't want anything to do with the bulls, and the bears remain in control. GWPH bull follow-through day today after the bullish reversal doji. The bull signal occurred when the inside bar broke to the upside by breaking 117.33 resistance, and we saw a nice follow-through to start the day. By the end of the day, an upper wick of profit taking as the biotech sector saw weakness and gave back all of its gains as well. And so we have a little bit of upside, but same thing here. Bulls have to get over 123.33 in order to prove themselves by breaking the lower high pattern on the daily. So from here, we have to form higher lows and make our way back up to that resistance. I don't trust the GWPH bulls here as well, as they have pulled back so significantly, losing the weekly middle Bollinger Band resistance, and we're back testing that level at 119.90 this week. If we cannot get back above it, the bears remain in control. So two clear lower high, lower low downtrends on YELP and GWPH with no sign of the bulls at this point. PCLN, nice follow through for the bulls to the upside. We had the potential of a bear flag here on the daily. That has been certainly negated on this bullish follow through day. And I shouldn't say negated, but the odds of it being confirmed are a lot less likely after this green day. The resistance is 1782, followed by 1788, and then we're looking up at the all-time high, and our must-hold support level to keep the strongest higher-low pattern on the daily is 1755 from this point. So the bulls are still in control, not really paying as much attention to the middle Bollinger Band because we have been going back and forth with that level. It's not clear and solid as it used to be. So looking at price action, and right now the range 1755 and 1788 as support and resistance. The weekly time frame is negating the bearish candlestick last week, still holding 4-period exponential moving average support at 1767.10 and trying to see a bull break of this inside bar from last week with a range of exactly what I just said on the daily time frame. So a nice little clear picture by zooming out, getting more condensed, but if you look at the daily time frame, you see those same clear levels that we need to be watching in the short term. NVDA bears all over it. Inability on Thursday to confirm, or on Friday to confirm the bullish reversal candlestick on Thursday, rejecting from the exponential resistance and an all-out dump today. We saw the semiconductor sector was clearly weak as the S&P 500 was strong in the morning. A ton of individual names were strong, and the biotech or the semiconductor sector was very weak. We're closing at the low here on NVDA. We're looking for further downside. 97.40 is support, followed by 97.15 and must hold 95.17. That 95.17 is so essential because if we break it, we have a double top at the all-time high, and then we have lower highs and lower lows. That will absolutely put the bears in control in the short term, and 95.17 is a very important level in the short term to keep an eye on. So on the daily time frame, exponential resistance to be watching, all-out bear momentum, big bear volume, bear, 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 bear on NVDA. Need a bullish reversal candlestick on the daily time frame to change that. Tesla, bull flag confirmed. We saw the bull flag set up. Friday, the bulls were buying into the end of the day, showing strength, almost racing to get in, and now we see why. A big gap up, a break in the lower high volume pattern favoring the bulls, new all-time highs, no selling on the gap up, and a close up near the upper Bollinger Band. Those are the only resistances we have to go up besides psychological levels. Daily upper Bollinger Band, which will update tomorrow and be in the upper 3 teens, and the weekly middle Bollinger Band at 312.95, which we are currently rejecting from. We'll watch to see how we close relative to that level over the next 3 trading days. So the Tesla bulls are one of the strongest names that we are watching. Very similar pattern of a gap up, bulls seeing healthy consolidation, gap up, healthy consolidation, gap up. These bulls are extremely strong, all-time highs. There is no slowing them down, and there's a lot of people making a lot of bets that Tesla is going to be one of the companies of the future, and we will see how that plays out. But certainly, bulls are making money on that assumption. So I appreciate you watching. We'll check back in throughout the rest of the week. Shortened trading week this week. Just 3 more trading days left to go soon.